Have you ever been in a fender bender? Nothing major, but then about 2 days later, you wake up feeling like you got body slammed in your sleep? Neck's stiff, back is sore, you've got this dull headache that just won't quit, and now you're wondering, wait, is this normal? Or did I miss something serious? Yeah, this happens way more than people think. Even minor car crashes can mess you up in ways that sneak in after the fact. I've seen it firsthand. In fact, this exact scenario recently happened to one of our own team members here at Dynamo Health. And trust me, the symptoms can feel scary if you don't know what to expect. But here's the good news. On today's episode of Urgent Care Uncovered, we're breaking it all down. From why your body feels wrecked days after the accident to exactly what to do at home to recover faster, avoid long-term damage, and know when it's time to see a doctor. Stick around. This one could save you a lot of pain and a lot of Googling at 2 a.m. Hey guys, really quick before we jump into the video, I just want to say that, believe it or not, more than 90% of you guys watching this video right now aren't subscribed. I want to continue bringing you guys high quality content here on the channel, and to do that, we need your support. I'm not sponsored by any big industry names, and everything we do here on this channel is supported by you guys. So if you subscribe now, my commitment to you is that me and my team will continue doing everything in our power to bring you guys the highest quality content. Thanks for listening. Let's get into it. Here's the deal. Even if a crash feels minor at the time, like a little tap in traffic, your body doesn't see it that way. Your muscles and nerves instantly go into defense mode. You tense up, you brace, and boom, your body absorbs all that force. Most people think, well, I didn't hit my head, I walked away, I'm good. But here's the science. Your body goes through something called deceleration trauma. That's when your internal tissues are pulled, stretched, or compressed because your skeleton suddenly stops. But the rest of you wants to keep going. The most common outcome, whiplash. That's the classic one. Your head snaps forward and back like a whip, and that motion puts massive strain on the muscles, ligaments, and discs in your neck and upper back. But it's not just the neck. You can also get soft tissue injuries to your lower back, your legs, even your arms, especially if you were gripping the wheel tightly or if your leg braced hard against the floorboard during impact. And here's another thing that throws people off. You don't always feel it right away. Sometimes the inflammation doesn't kick in for 12 to even 72 hours afterward. You wake up the next morning or the day after like, why am I sore? This didn't even feel like a big crash. That's totally normal. It's like going too hard in the gym. The damage happens in the moment, but the soreness shows up later. So yeah, your body took a hit, but now that you know why it hurts, you're already one step ahead in handling it. All right, so now you know what your body goes through after a crash. Let's talk about what it actually feels like, because recovery can be confusing if you don't know what to expect. The normal stuff, things like muscle soreness, stiff neck or back, headaches, tenderness when you move, maybe even a little trouble sleeping or focusing. All of that can show up within 24 to 72 hours. It's your muscles reacting to micro tears and inflammation. Think of it like post-workout soreness, just from your body getting tossed around a little. But here's where you gotta pay attention. There are some red flags that tell you it's time to get medical help. I'm talking about things like numbness or tingling in your arms or legs, weakness or loss of balance, vision changes or ringing in the ears, chest pain or shortness of breath, and pain that gets worse instead of better. Now, any of that happens, don't wait. Get checked out. It could be a sign of something more serious. We're talking things like a concussion, nerve impingement, or an internal injury. Also, if you ever hit your head or can't remember parts of the accident, that is not something to shake off. That's a possible traumatic brain injury. Now, the bottom line here is that soreness that stays the same or gets better, that's expected. But pain that ramps up or new weird symptoms popping up, that's when it's time to see a doctor. And don't worry, we're about to get into what to do about the soreness so you can start feeling like yourself again. So your body's sore,
your neck feels like it lost a wrestling match, and you're wondering, what now? Well, the good news is most of the time, you can treat this at home safely and effectively. Let me walk you through it step by step. For the first 48 hours, your job is to chill, literally rest, no workouts, no heavy lifting. Let the inflammation calm down. Ice, 15 to 20 minutes every few hours on the sore spots. It reduces swelling and numbs pain and pain relief. Go with Tylenol Extra Strength or Ibuprofen, whichever your stomach handles better. And if you really need good pain relief, you can take them both together. Another optional combo, I always tell my patients, Tylenol hits the pain, Ibuprofen calms the inflammation. Now, from days 3 to 5, heat and gentle movement are what you want to focus on. Now that the swelling's down, switch to heat. Use a heating pad, take hot showers, or soak in a tub with Epsom salt. Why? Well, heat brings blood flow and helps relax tight muscles. And this part's important. Start moving. I don't mean full-on yoga. I mean gentle stretches. Roll your shoulders. Turn your neck side to side. Walk a little more each day. Movement helps prevent stiffness from locking in. Topical relief, anytime. For muscle pain, one of my go-to tools is Voltaren Gel. It's over the counter now, and you just rub it right onto the sore spots. Your neck, your shoulders, your back. It's an anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen, but it works right where you put it. Also, if you're feeling tension, headaches, or jaw soreness, you can try a rice heat pack around the neck or a lavender-infused wrap. You'd be surprised what a little targeted heat and aromatherapy can do. Now, here are a few extra things that might help speed things up for you. A foam roller or massage ball for deep muscle tension. Magnesium supplements to help with muscle relaxation. And of course, hydration. Your muscles heal better when you're drinking enough water. I also strongly recommend massage therapy. That's huge in my personal life to help relieve tension, and it will aid you in recovering. So that's the plan. Give your body what it needs: rest, relief, heat, and gentle motion, and you'll bounce back faster than you think. And hey, everything I mentioned, I've dropped links in the description if you want to grab them for yourself. So everything I've talked about so far, it's not just theory. It's something someone close to me went through. My video editor, Sakib, got into a pretty scary crash recently. He lost control of the car after hitting what he suspects was a sharp metal object. It blew a tire, veered left, and crashed into a divider. No airbags deployed, but the impact was rough. His left leg hit the gearbox, and his left hand apparently got banged up by the interior panel in the car. Now, at first, he told me he was just in shock. But the next day, the soreness kicked in, his leg got stiff, his neck and hand were sore. He even had dizziness and some distorted hearing for a while after the crash. He got checked out at a local hospital in Bangladesh. They didn't find any fractures and he didn't need to be admitted, but they did give him a standard post-accident treatment plan. I just want to share some of what he was prescribed for any of our international viewers out there. What he got was Napa, 500 milligrams. That's paracetamol, which we'd call Tylenol Extra Strength in the US. Thorax, 10, which is tizanidine. That's a prescription muscle relaxant. Voltaren Gel, a diclofenac gel, basically the same thing as Voltaren Gel. So yeah, pretty textbook. Pain relievers, muscle relaxants, and anti-inflammatory gel. And the plan was simple: rest, apply heat or cold as needed, take the meds on a schedule, and avoid overexerting. I think Sakib took it seriously. He did stay home, he managed his pain, he used heat therapy, and followed the treatment. No ER visits, no procedures, just conservative care and a little time. One thing you guys need to understand is that Sakib is a real go-getter and a real professional. I had to remind him to cancel our planned strategy meeting. The point is, recovery doesn't always require high-tech solutions. It requires awareness, the right steps at the right time. And that's what you're learning here. If you're watching this, Sakib, you're probably feeling a lot better by now. Just know that we are glad to have you back. All right, if this helped you out or gave you even one useful takeaway, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more people can find this, and drop a comment if you've ever had soreness after a crash, or if you're dealing with it right now. I do read all the comments, and I try to answer your questions personally. If you want real answers to the stuff your doctor never explains, go ahead and subscribe. I post new breakdowns like this almost every week to help you stay healthy, stay informed, and stay in control. Plus, everything I mentioned, from pain relief to heat packs, is linked below if you want to check them out. Those are affiliate links, which means if you use them, it helps to support our channel at no extra cost to you. And hey, if no one's told you this yet, you're doing great. Healing takes time, and the fact that you're watching this video, that means you care about doing it right. I'm Dr. Yomi Adeyemi, and this has been an episode Urgent Care Uncovered. Until next time, stay dynamic. Peace.